going to show you, hopefully, you guys can see that. So this is my my CruzeBio mobile application. So this is running on an Android phone, and you can see it's following my face with this little rectangle. That's just using Android's face detection API. So I'm detecting my face, and then what it does when it recognizes a new face, and I'll show you how I do that in a second, it's going to make a call to the traveler verification service, check my current face to that image you saw of me in the gallery and say, does it match or not? And then send back a unique ID for me, okay? And so the way that we do this is we kind of play hide and seek, like you do with the little child. So we'll say, oh, where's Mike? Ah, here he is. And it's calling the traveler verification service, and it matches, okay? So you see the color changes. I just rigged this. I wanted this to actively, when it recognizes a face, call the service. So every time I play peekaboo with myself, the color changes and it calls the service. If I come over here and, oh, see how it didn't quite, it sees an eye and it thinks it sees something, but it doesn't have enough information. Or if I put on a mask, what happens? Doesn't have enough. How much does it need? I have my big nose. Is that enough? Yeah, apparently that's enough. So obviously I'll talk a little bit about that in a second about facial recognition. But it's important to know that this can easily be spoofed with the technology I'm using. So also in that gallery, right, is this person. Maybe we can find him. There he is. Oh, see the number? It changed. Okay. How about this person? Is this person in the gallery? I know that person is not in the gallery and did not find that person. How about this person? Is this person in the gallery? Yes, that person is in the gallery. What happens when they do two? My algorithm doesn't, or my app doesn't detect all three faces, but you'll see it takes the last one that it detects, which was my face, and returns a match. But the capability of the phone and devices have the ability to recognize multiple faces and then match it to a gallery. Ash, this is the creepy part. I'm also, just as a side program, working on this anomianic. Anomia is something that I have. I forget faces. And so I'm just thinking about using the camera on my phone, using a face recognition service, not TVS, but capturing everybody I've ever met. I'm taking all your photographs right now on the screen that show your lovely profile photos. And when I run into someone, it'll tell me, oh, well, hey, Asher, hey, Hannah. And I won't have to think about that anymore. So that is something that I've just got to, don't have time to do. It's mainly for fun in my spare time. But that's the really creepy part because, and this is, I think, where we get into that mass surveillance. It's not face verification, it's surveillance, which is where biometrics get a really bad name. And whether smile or not smile in the photo might cause a false positive or negative. I think, what's interesting is when you do when you're asked for some of these things in your passport photo and others, you're asked to have a very neutral face. I think that only helps. I'll get into a little bit about, in fact, I think I'll do that next. What about the accuracy and what causes the different biases of the algorithms, and talk about some of the challenges and what I'm going to, again, mainly focus on the CVP use case, but what in general the industry of face recognition is doing. Yeah, Black Mirror. Like I said, this is really creepy. Okay, I'm going to go back and share my presentation.